figure I should probably do a couple live attacks if I have time, see if I can explain some of the processes that I think through as I go, weaknesses in the base, and besides that, I am working on getting a mic so I can actually get myself to come through better and there's not that constant hum in the background I noticed. So that will probably be a week or two away. So for this attack, I plan on using Queen Walk Drags. So we're going to start our Queen Walk up top, right over here, planning for it to get this air defense and continue down. Gonna have 2 archers for the town hall, so I don't spend a bunch of time beating through that at the end. 1 random minion for cleanup as needed, and then I'm going to have a loon and baby drag for right over here to help funnel this way, as I'm going to have my king going down this way. Or I could actually start him over here and have him going up since I'll have the baby drag. I think I'll do that. So then I should have about 8 drags going right through here, trying to keep them in the base as much as possible with the stone slammer, coming in through here for this inferno tower and hopefully this air defense. I'm going to have 5 rages for this. I'll probably use about 2 on my queen, hopefully 3 for the drags, and then beyond that I'll have 2 free spells, mostly right here in the middle for the sweeper and the expos. It's going to be a little bit iffy with the eagle so far in, but it might just end up with my queen end up walking all the way back through to finish it. So I'm going to try not to burn my ability because I do have the king back here. So I will rage early if needed. And beyond that, I'm a little concerned about time, as a lot of Queen Walk drags are kind of boom or bust. But I do have a tendency to keep my queen up, so hopefully that will be able to carry me through. My only other concern is if the clan castle is a hound, as my king will likely trigger it. I was thinking of any other way I could have my king help out without actually drawing the clan castle, so I thought about using him as cleanup. So that would be the only other way I could really use him. Maybe tanking down here in this section. So actually I think I'll go with that instead. I'll wait on my king. I'll have the baby dragon a little bit farther out over here to help get my slammer in still and a good funnel. I can always use a dragon right there to keep my funnel in. And beyond that, let's get rid of all these marks. That way we have a little bit easier to work with. So we're going to have our baby drag for hopefully this section, our king for down here, and our drags for right here in the core. I do have 5 or 6 loons to go in front of them, and our slammer for right here. So that's the thought process. I do have a poison in case it's like a heavy archer CC. I hate wasting time trying to burn through a bunch of archers. So yeah, so that sounds like a pretty good plan to me. We'll see how it goes. Potential problems are Hound CC, Eagle doing a number on me, and my queen cutting in instead of going down. So let's get this attack underway and see how it goes. We're ready to go. Just gonna make sure I have my army all good. Got my freezes in the clan castle. Alright, 4 healers for the queen. Let's get this started. Alright, gonna start with 2 archers on the town hall. Get my queen down nice and quick here. Let this funnel out a little bit. Loon, baby drag right behind. Hopefully if there's any black bombs that loon can soak it up. Baby drag under fire. Alright, queen is under a bunch of fire quite quickly. Going to let that ride. And pray she makes it out. Alright. Nice, so let's see, drop. Ooh, she did not go in, unfortunately. For this, gonna get that Warden ability nice and early. I do have just one baby drag come out of the clan castle. Ooh, definitely wasted a rage on my queen there. Should have waited on that. Everything appears to have gone around, basically, which is very bad. As my wife laughs at me. Alright, so I have nothing in the core. Otherwise, that looked like it was going really well for just a moment, and it has gone off the rails. If I'd saved that rage from my queen, it probably would have went alright still. Okay, so we have a minute and a half. We still have our queen up, so at this point I'm going to focus on that, not worry so much about spells for the rest of my kill squad. Still have the eagle up, which is an issue. I do have my king up. Hopefully I can get enemy queen down with him, as that will be quite the save. Time-wise, can I get enemy king down without using ability? Just barely. Alright, so I do have one minion and one rage with my queen ability, just over a minute. Ooh, did lose a healer, kind of a healer switch there. Alright, so we do have a dragon up still, as strange as that is. And oh god, we have Valks out of the clan castle. Oh god. Alright, queen. Oh, she's stuck on skellies. She'll probably get overwhelmed. Oh, we have broken through walls. Looks like we'll probably time out. Anyway, unless my queen can pull this one out, which is still a maybe, believe it or not. So, do I have any other cleanup going? Is my queen going to walk around, or is she going to beat through walls? She's going to walk around. Alright. I did say I have a tendency to keep my queen up late in raids, which looks like she's going to clutch this one out for me by some absolute miracle, unless, of course, I can't beat through the clan castle in time. Nope. Alright, so, first live attack, absolutely ludicrous, and that was really, really fun. So let's take a look at the replay for that one. Alright, so nearly timed out. That's one of the many reasons I like to get free town halls. 2 archers. I think my queen only shot it 2 or 3 times to get it down. That's a big boon for me. So we're going to see where my drags pretty much went off the rails and went completely around the base. And besides that, that wasted rage almost cost me. I didn't realize there was no more point defenses on my queen. This first rage, though, I will say came in really timely, and my queen right there, almost down. I just trust it. I know if I burn the ability here, I probably won't get through the enemy king if there's any other point defenses on me. So I don't get quite the funnel I was hoping for, and my queen doesn't get that air defense down. So going in early rage, early warden's ability, I know the air defense is coming down, and I also know that Inferno Tower would probably have taken out the loons pretty quickly, so they wouldn't have been much of a factor. So I didn't get the freezes down in time, is what looks like pushed my dragons out, as the sweeper just pushed them all to the edge. I do get Stone Slammer down, and it looks like it does pretty good work still. I run into a small Tesla farm from the looks of it, just 2 or 3 Teslas. My queen's still up. You saw that wasted rage on my first hit. I put my king down, as that turned out to be a potential game saver as well on the last minute change. I don't know if I've ever used my king for cleanup like that, but I'm never afraid to try anything different. So loons do get pretty good value there under rage, so that was probably worth it. Looks like I even get that expo down with that dragon just barely there. So then besides that, it looks like my queen, I end up not burning anything against the enemy king, as I think he may have taken a little damage before he encountered my queen. And usually those are extremely even, which as you can see it was super close. So besides that, we're just going to speed through the last of this. I get a weird healer switch. These barbs end up coming in clutch as they beat through that wall, and I coincidentally happen to rage them as I try and rage my healers to get to the queen. Some more dumb luck, but I'm not here to argue with it. I do pop my ability as I see the Valks come out of the clan castle. And then I get that minion down, hoping those expos were going to stay on my queen, but it didn't really end up making much of a difference. in this, and my queen just finishes off this raid. Alright, so that is my first live attack, and like many of mine go, just ridiculous, but absolutely worth it.